So, yan guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kung kailan mo man ito napanood, please comment down below para alam ko at aware ako sa inyo. At pakicomment din po kung taga saan kayo para alam ko kung hanggang saan nakaabot ang aking video. At please, kung meron kayong mga question, magtanong lang po kayo sa akin. Try kong replyan po yan agad-agad. So, ayan. This is our part 2 in psychological assessment, psychometric properties and principles. Nandito pa rin po tayo sa psychometric properties, essential in constructing, selecting, and interpreting tests. Ito po ay nanggaling sa libro ni Cohen at ni Kaplan. More on Cohen and Kaplan po talaga ako nagbabasa. So, let's go. Ito. Noong 2018 at yung kay Cohen, alam ko 9 edition pa rin po yun yung gamit ko. Andito na po tayo sa tools of psychological assessment. Okay? Let's go. Ito po yung overview natin. Ang topic natin ngayon is psychological test, interview, portfolio, case history. Meron din tayong behavioral observation, role play, at saka other tools ng mga psychological assessment. Please like and subscribe. So, ito. Simulan natin syempre sa psychological test. Psychological test, this is a process of measuring psychology-related variables by means of device or procedures designed to obtain a sample of behavior. Okay? This is device or procedure na minimeasure ang variable ng mga related sa ating topic ngayong psychology. Tulad nito, ginawa namin tong naranasan ko to syempre sa school at saka dito sa aking intern to. And mahalaga yung test kasi doon natin nalalaman kung applicable pa tayo or may natutunan pa tayo, yung mga ganun, kung na-apply natin. Psychological testing or test, normally this is a numerical in nature. Pwede siyang individual or by group. Administrators can be interchangeable without affecting the evaluation kapag nagkaroon tayo ng psychological testing. At saka, it requires technician like skills in terms of administration and scoring. Okay? Kapag psychological testing tayo guys, it's prolonged in minutes to few hours. Tsaka yung iba kasi meron tong mga series of scores, test scores, mga ganyan. Ano ba masasabi ko? Psychometric soundness, technical qualities, yan. Kaya po ginawa ko tong video is para maging psychometrician ako this 2024. Ginagawa ko po to para sa aking reviewer at sana makatulong po sa inyo. Ano nga ba yung psychometrician o psychometrics? This refers to professional who analyze and interprets psychological data. Ano nga ba yung ginagawa ng mga psychometrician? Tayo po ay gumagawa or ginagamitan natin or ina-apply yung science of psychological measure. Ito ay psychometrics sila. Parang na-double tap ako. Ayan. Ano ba matatakdag ka dyan? Matatagtag ko pa dito yung mga psychometrician, ang ginagawa po nila ay nagpapatest, tapos i-importate nila, tapos minsan din ini-score nila yung test mo na tinake. Sometimes test may require either self-scoring, minsan ganun. Meron ding scoring by computer, ginagamitan natin ng computer, or scoring by trained professionals. It's like nun, yung mga may license na. Some come with manuals on which the guidelines are explicitly stated, or come with only the stimulus materials. Example nito yung kay Rosarge Inbox, and many available guidance can be. So yun, yung iba, diba, merong sa pageant, halimbawa sa pageant, 20% ang ganito is posture, 35% ganito is sa appearance, audience, meron din ganun. Psychometrics, science of psychological measurement. Psychometrician, the professional who use, analyze, and interpret psychological test data. Psychometric soundness. This is how consistently and how accurately a test measures what is supposed to measure. Okay? Nawala yung ano ko How's the measures? Loading. So, ayan. Psychometric soundness test differs in terms of its reliability and validity. Next topic po natin yan, guys, kaya please subscribe and click the notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa aking bawat video. Psychometric soundness, they may also differ in terms of their utility and practicality. Okay? Meron din po tayong tinatawag na psychometric utility. This is practical value and usefulness of tests relative to the particular purposes. Okay? Pero bago yun, meron tayong mga part pa rin siya ng tools of psychological assessment. This is ability or maximal performance test. Karamihan dito, syempre, personality test, ganyan. Merong human ability to, okay? Typical performance test, personality test, mga ganyan. Ability or maximal performance test. This is assess what a person can do. Okay? Number 1 natin dito is achievement test. Okay? Is a accomplishment or measure of the previous learning. This is used to measure general knowledge in a specific period of time. Used to assess mastery, really mostly in content validity. This is also a fact-based or conceptual. Achievement test. Sa educational settings to na nakikita kadalasan. psychological assessment, ganyan. Second, aptitude refers to the potential for learning or acquired a specific skills. This is tends to focus in formal learning. Aptitude test is really mostly on predictive validity. Okay? Third, intelligence test. This is refers to the person's general potential to solve problems, adapt to change and changing environments, at abstracting thinking and profit from experience. Okay? Kapag pinagsama-sama naman natin itong achievement test, aptitude test, intelligence test, or overlap yung mga ganitong test, tinatawag naman po natin itong human ability. This is considerable overlap of achievement, aptitude, and intelligence test. Meron din po tayong typical performance test. Yan. Usual or habitual thoughts, feelings, and behavior ang sinusukat nito. This is used interval scales, and typical performance test is no right or wrong answer. Okay? It includes how the test takers thinks and act on a daily basis. Okay guys? Klaro? Meron din po tayong mga personality test. Ito. Personality test. Ano nga ba yung personality test? This is measures individual disposition and preference. This test is designed to identify characteristics. This is personality test. Ang ginagawa nito ay measured ideologically or normally. Okay? Meron tayo dyang structured personality test, kung saan nagpro-provide ng statement, usually a self-report, and require the subject to choose between two or more alternative response. Meron din po tayong project personality test. Ito naman ay unstructured and the stimulus or response are ambiguous. Okay? Third, meron tayong aptitude test kung saan ito namang uri ng test ay elicit personal beliefs and opinions ang sinusukat. Okay? Ang inventories naman ay sinusukat nito yung mga likes and dislikes as well as one's personality orientation towards the world of work. Makikita natin to or ginagamit to sa industrial settings like HR, yung mga ganyan. Meron din po tayong mga other tests kung saan ito, halimbawa yung speed test, kung saan the interest is the number of times a test takers can answer correctly in a specific period. Meron din po tayong tinatawag na power test, kung saan ito ay nagre-reflect sa level of difficulty of items the test takers answers correctly. Meron din po tayong iba pa, katulad ng values inventory, trait test, neuropsychological test, meron ding norm reference test, number 7, criterion reference test, yan. Ito po yung mga uri natin at iba pang mga test. Okay? Next tayo dito sa interview. Ano nga ba yung interview? This is a method of gathering information through direct communication. It involves reciprocal exchange. Okay? Meron din kapag tayo ay nag-i-interview, meron tayong mga structural questionnaires na pine-prepared na ginagawa before kapag tayo nagko-conduct ng interview. Meron ding non-structurized or unstructured na pinupursyon natin relevant ideas in depth. Yan, mga ganyan kapag tatanong tayo sa ating respondents or client. Yan. Meron din po tayong semi-standard focus. May probe further on specific number of questions. Okay? Meron din po tayong non-directive. This is a subject is allowed to express his feelings without fear of disposal. Ito naman po ay for training to our clients or respondents. Okay? Ano ba matadagdag ko dito sa ating interview? Marami po kasing iba't ibang uri ng interview Sige, proceed tayo dito. Meron ditong mental status examination, MSE, or diba, clinical interviews. Diyan, sa clinical settings natin yan. Sige, simulan natin dyan. Sa clinical interview. Yan. This is a process of gathering information through direct communication and reciprocal change. Interview may vary in terms of purpose, length, and nature. Interview it doesn't necessarily mean verbal interview. Example, through signing language, pwede rin yan guys interview, pwede rin tayo gumamit ng mga decisions. It is used in making decisions relevant to treatment, diagnosis, selection of the test, and others. Okay? Meron din po tayong mga face-to-face interview. This is typically on one-on-one interview in physical proximity, taking notes of what being said and how it being said. Kapag nag-interview tayo ng face-to-face, noting the verbal and non-verbal behavior. Yan, tinetake notes natin yan. Sometimes even the fashion choose. Yan, yung mga suot nila, yung appearance, diba? Papasok yan sa ating mental status examination. Okay? Pwede rin to, alam ko sa may sa may telephone, interviewing through phones. The use of smartphones to gather information about the client who is not physical approximately. Requires to be sensitive in charge in pitch. Siyempre, yung tone natin, yung voice. Kapag tayo ay nag-interview nito, kapag ginagamitan natin ng telephone, interview can be also conduct through other electronic means. Okay? Minsan, kapag malayo talaga yung in-interview natin, or natry ko to one time nung nakaraan sa may pandemic. Meron kaming activities. Yun, online interview kami. Ano pa ba? Intake interview. Social case, biological sketch and client. Employment interview. Yan. Panel or board interview. These are more than one interviewer. Okay, this is one more. Na-try ko to one time, andun yung president, andun yung secretary, vice president, at saka yung iba pang mga matataas ng posisyon para sa kung kukunin nila ako at para malaman nila or mag-gather ng information para sa akin. This is typically used by HR professionals. Yan. Panel interview eliminates subject bias para maiwasan yung bias. This is a board interview is mataas yung cost at mababa yung practical utility nito. Meron din po tayo sa interview na tinatawag na motivational interview kung saan ito ay ginagamit to gather information about the problematic behavior while addressing its stimulus. The goal of this kind of interview, the motivational interview, is to make therapeutic change and not to gather information. Okay? Meron pa ba tayo dyan? Siguro, yun na yun. Next, dako tayo sa may portfolio. Yan, maikli lang definition natin dyan. Portfolio. This is a completion of work product that is typically used in hiring decisions. Okay, ang notes ko dito is this is samples of one's ability and accomplishment. Katulad na lang ng sa school natin, yung mga projects, ganyan, nagpapagawa sila ng portfolio kung saan lahat ng activities natin, long test, quiz, assignment, project, nilalagay natin to sa isang folder. Tapos, ayun, pinagsama-sama yung mga gawa natin, o pinagsama-sama yung gawa ko. Pwede kasi itong individual or groupings depende sa ayun, parang whole package na siya yan. Ayan. Pwede rin siya ng this is a pwede yan portfolio, audio, canvas, documents. Yan. This is keep files of their work, okay? Or work product. Example nito is whether remain in paper, canvas, films, video, audio, or some other medium of, diba? That is which call portfolio, okay? Next tayo is case history. Sa case history naman po ay yan, this is a records of transcript natin. Yan. masasabi ko dito sa case history data, it may give information about the past and the current state of an individual. It may also useful in identifying two factors that contribute to the current adjustment of a person. Example nito is neurological functioning before the trauma of exposure. In educational settings naman po, it may shed light on the current academic standing of a student, and it is useful to the future class. Yan. Future class placement. Okay? Sa case study naman po, this is report. Sa case study, this is a summary report or illustrative account made through integration of the case history data. A case study is all about a convincing assisting may shed light about the type of a person who might commit the same crime, just like that. Ayan. Mayroon din po tayong group think. This is a result of varied focus that drive decision makers to reach a consensus. Let's proceed in a behavioral observation. Example nito is either qualitative or quantitatively or quantitatively. Okay? This is a monitoring of behaviors of oneself or other while at the same time taking notes about it. Okay? Meron din po tayong naturalistic observation. Ito po ay ginagamit natin sa mga animals, di ba? Karamihan kapag binibidyo natin yung tiger, just like example ditong koala para koala ba to? Tama ba ako? So yan, para syempre malayo tayo sa danger, like kapag binibidyohan natin yung tiger or lion, at saka dito sa koala para naman po hindi sila ma-stress kapag nakita tayo or umalis na lang bigla. Naturalistic observation where an observation virtues out in the real world whether the behavior is expected to occur and observe it in its natural settings. Okay? Actually, marami pa pong iba eh. Like, yan. Ito naman pong SORC model or Stimulus Organismic Valuables Accurate Response Consequence ay example din po ng behavioral observation. Okay? Next tayo dito sa role play test. The person is instructed to act as if they are in particular situation. The assessor will then evaluate certain variables and behaviors. Okay? Marami din tong Pero, meron din po tayong role-play test kung saan assess a direct to act as if they are in particular situation. Yan pala yung explanation ko na rin. Role-play is defined as acting an improvised or particularly improved part in stimulus situation. Okay? Yun po yung role play. Then, other tools include computer psychological device, biofeedback device. This device, other tools, just like computer, it can serve as highly efficient test administration. Like for example, online, pwede rin pong offline. Okay? This is local processing. Scoring done by site. Meron din pong central processing kung saan scoring done by the central location. Okay? Meron din po tayong teleprocessing kung saan ang test data is sent to and returned from the central processing facility through electronic means. Okay? Meron din po sample scoring report, mere listening of scores in test. Meron din tayong tinatawag na extended scoring report, a more detailed one that contains statistical analysis. Meron din po tayong interpretative reports. This is include both numerical and narrative interpretation of the test score. Some contains later interpretation. It's like consultative report provide expert opinions concerning the analysis of the data and usually written in a way that entails communication between professionals. Another siguro dito is integrative report. This report is a report that integrates data from other sources. Example nito is medical records other than the test itself. Okay? Yan. Meron din po ako nabasa sa libro na KAPA, na meaning is Computer Assigned Psychological Assessment, na ang definition nito siguro na malapit para sa akin. This is a computer provide assistant to test user and not to test takers. This is a used to compute complex mathematical and statistical procedures that were previously done manually. Meron din pong CAT o tinatawag kong CAT, Computer Adaptive Testing. This is the computer has the ability to tailor the test to cater the test taker's ability or their taste or their test-taking patterns. For example, after gathering a wrong answer, the computer will give the test taker an easy questions. Okay? So, yan. Siguro, puputulin ko na muna dito. Thank you for listening. Kung meron po kayong mga comment, plus other concern, please comment down below. Siguro itadagdag ko na lang din yung guidelines for scoring and interpretation. Some tests are require either self-scoring, scoring by computer, or scoring by the trained professionals. Okay? Yan. Ikot-ikot lang po yun sa ating psychological testing and assessment. Siguro, yun lang po at thank you.